Hi, so I just wanted to make this quick video update and in the hope that it really hits somebody out there. And I want to share my personal story with you that's just happened this morning, and I want to show you how powerful, how awe-inspiringly powerful our mind is, because my mind this morning sent me into a panic attack. I had a panic attack this morning. Now, luckily, I have the tools and resources to get myself out of a panic attack and into a place of calm. Actually, more so, from a place of calm then into a state of power. Really powerful, resourceful, emotional resourceful state. So this is what happened. Something triggered me this morning and it set off negative thinking, fearful thinking, not towards anybody but myself. And I didn't watch those thoughts. I let them run away with me without monitoring them. And before I knew it, they got a grip. They got a grip of my mind, and these negative, fearful thoughts just kept going and going and going. Well, how am I going to do this? Well, what happens if I do this? I've got to find a home. I need to grow my business. What if I can't do this? What if this happens? What if this happens? What if this happens? When all of a sudden my thinking became catastrophic, and the physiological effect of that was so much so that I could almost feel my adrenal glands going boom, 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 like pumping adrenaline and cortisol through my body. And it sent me into a crash. My mind couldn't operate properly. The computer that my brain is crashed. There was no way I could meditate. I couldn't meditate. I couldn't do anything. I was standing up, sitting down. My body just went into this physiological panic mode. So the only thing I could do was just sit and breathe. Now this is what's really important about this, because when we're in that state of panic, we can't do anything. We can't think. We can't make decisions. All we can do is just freeze, run, hide. Yeah, fight, flight or freeze, basically. And my general reaction is to freeze, and everything crashes and I can't do anything. So I just sat there and I breathed, and I told myself, this isn't real. I mean, the feeling is real. The feeling was so strong that I thought I was going to have a heart attack. I mean, I could feel my heart like pumping. But I sat down. I just sat. And I just told myself that this isn't real. Then I opened my journal and I allowed all of my thinking to come out onto the paper. Everything I was thinking, my fears, my catastrophic thinking. And then when it stopped a little bit, I told myself this isn't real. I followed my breath. I breathed deeply into the pit of my stomach, and I brought that breath up and I brought it back down again. And I kept telling myself that this isn't real. This thinking's not real. I'm here. I'm safe. I'm not in a fire. I'm not being attacked by a lion. I am safe. I am here, right now. And when my body calmed down, I was able to write more in my journal. And then a very interesting thing happened. As I was writing in my journal and just writing down, getting literally brain dumping this thinking onto the paper, my body started to become calm. And then I felt something else. I felt something bubbling up within me. And so I put my pen down, and it was like all of a sudden it was overwhelming, and it just released. This cathartic release of emotion came, and the answer came then as well, the realization of why I was thinking the way I was thinking. And this is what happens when you allow your emotions to flow freely through your body. They actually don't really last that long. They just last a couple of moments. But what happens when they've actually released from your body is this oh my God. It just feels like a massive release, and your lungs actually, I'll tell you how it was for me. My lungs that were feeling really tight before felt softer, felt more expansive. My solar plexus that were really tight before felt less tense. They were open, and then I was able to move the breath more freely up and down my body, and I felt this amazing sense of peace.